Hello all, welcome to a new video. We'll do another reflexology video you all love, and this time we'll focus on helping you eliminate excess fluids from your body. For all those who have a problem with fluid retention or do not urinate frequently enough and have already ruled out any medical issues, I will show you a wonderful reflexology massage that you can perform daily or quite frequently to promote the elimination of fluids and thus cleanse our body of toxins. It is very important to properly eliminate waste through urine. That's why we always emphasize the importance of drinking water. Urine cannot be transparent. That would mean the kidney is not functioning properly. It should always have a little color. That is why we are going to show you this massage so you can promote kidney filtering and waste elimination through urine. You know that it is very important to complement it with drinking water, having herbal teas, or using infusions that help eliminate fluids or drain, such as horsetail, artichoke, green asparagus, etc. If you have a problem with fluid retention, initially you will need to do it either every other day or at least twice a week. Then you can do it as maintenance once a week or every 15 days. So let's get started. First of all, we will warm up the foot. We have a video on the channel showing how to do the warm-up step by step. And once it's done, we will start the massage working on the urinary system, the kidney, and the bladder. If we trace along the little bone we have on the side of the fifth metatarsal and move towards the center of the sole, we will find the kidney. Let's position the finger in a lateral manner and execute a pumping movement towards the inner edge of the foot, specifically towards the arch of the foot. Here we have the kidney. Normally, if the kidney is having trouble functioning, we will notice it being a bit harder or painful. Keep in mind that it is an organ that is already sensitive, so we are not going to apply strong pressure or insert the finger too deeply. We will always attempt to achieve a point where the individual can tolerate it flawlessly. Then we will position the finger sideways and continue to pump in a downward direction. Here we can find the adrenal glands, which are responsible for producing the hormones of the kidneys and are also important for regulating all diuretic functions in the body. As you already know, as we have mentioned in other videos, when we are in a stressful situation, the kidneys secrete an excess of cortisol, which inflames our body with fluid and causes us to retain more. So we are going to help them as well to balance them. With reflexology, the objective will always be to release that nervous pathway and enable the organ to operate much more effectively. In other words, we aim to achieve a balance in its functioning, which is why we will achieve great results with this massage. If you want to learn more, if you are interested in reflexology, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you also want to learn much more, take the online course we have at the Massage Temple. Then we are going to go back to the kidney and perform other pumping movements. If we slide our finger and move towards the bridge, the finger will follow a little path. That little path is the ureter. The ureter connects the kidney to the bladder, so we will perform a sweep in that area to help facilitate the passage of all the urine for elimination towards the bladder. And the bladder is an inflated little bag that we will find right at the level of the malleolus next to the sole of the foot. In every person it's different. Some will have inflammation and some will hardly notice it or be aware of its presence. For example, right now the person we have here may not perceive how that little bladder pouch is, but with other people you will see it perfectly. This has a great deal to do with emotional retention, fluid retention, and the absence of proper urine elimination. Often residues persist in the bladder, leading to potential long-term issues. Thus, this maneuver aids in fully emptying the bladder. We will create small pathways starting from the sole, running along the entire perimeter of the bladder from the top. Then we will encircle it from below, and ultimately we will pass through the center, ensuring thorough coverage of the bladder in our process. conclude the journey of the urinary system, we will now work on the entire area of the urethra that extends from the bladder to the exit. There we will continue with the thumb following a line that will perfectly guide the finger to reach the Achilles tendon. If deemed necessary, we can redo the system again from the beginning, starting with the kidney, then moving to the bladder and back to the outlet. And to further enhance the draining effect of this massage, we will also work a bit on the lymphatic system, as it is the system that is responsible for eliminating excess fluid retention. To do that, first we are going to create a wave motion between the 4 interdigital spaces. We will position the index finger on the back and the thumb on the sole of the foot, and using the other hand, we will assist in generating a wave-like motion to stimulate the lymph nodes, particularly in the area of the neck. And then we are going to mobilize all the excess liquid we have in the area of the back of the foot, from the toes until we reach the astragala gaps. Here we can do it either line by line in the gaps between the metatarsals, or with all the fingers, we will progress along the entire route at once. Now from the astragalian gaps, we are going to drag down to the Achilles tendon on the posterior part. And that's the end of today's video. I hope it helps you a lot with your problem of fluid retention. You will see that if you make a habit of this massage, you will greatly notice its benefits. If you know people who could benefit, you know what to do, share and give it a like if you enjoyed. For more reflexology content and other interesting topics, subscribe to our channel. If you join, you'll get exclusive expanded content, and don't forget you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You and I will meet next week. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Your body is your temple.